Hello YouTube, welcome back to another tutorial video, and today we are covering spiral stairs and curved stairs. Let's get to it. So first thing I'm going to cover is this type of stairway. Before we get started, I want to recognize two YouTubers here. I want to recognize MGS Genesis and Railing Gaming, because some of these tactics used to make curved stairs is borrowed from their ideas on their videos, so I'll leave a link in the description for their channels. Go check them out. First thing we're going to do is this style of curvature here, and I'm going to show you how to do this now. First thing you want is your curved wall. So here what I've done is from the center I've gone 10 out and made a full circle all the way around, giving me the curve that I'm after. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark them out by doing this. So I'm going to select that one, up one, in one, up one, in one, and repeat that process. So now I have that highlighted. I'll just get rid of those. I'm going to get rid of the top half of it. So we have something that looks like that, and you can't walk up it. So this is where I use this tactic. I'm going to raise each step by 1 meter high foundation all the way down to the bottom there. Then I'm going to take a beam and I'm going to switch it to freeform, and starting in the center of that foundation and going to the next center of that foundation, that's what I'm going to do all the way down. Now that I've done that, I'm going to remove those foundations that I placed on top, and I'm also going to remove the foundation that is underneath, giving us a nice curved beam there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to change back to default mode on his beams and do a 1 meter all the way down the line, right the way to the bottom. So now that we have those 1 meter teeth all the way down, what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to take a foundation, I'm going to start placing them on each one as we go up. So the top one there is red because that's where our level is, and then the next one up is going to go yellow. So we're going to place one there, switch to default, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go that one, that one, that one, that one. We're going to do this all the way to the top. Now we're at the top, what we're going to do is just going to delete all the beams running down. And that should leave you with this nice little curve going all the way down. You will see these little lines here because it is based on straight lines. You can try and hide them the best you can with walls or maybe beams. So this next way I'm going to show you is a little bit different. That requires these ones. And what we're going to do is we're going to switch to vertical, and we're going to place one just there. And then from the next one there, can you see how we're coming in from that wall? And then we're going to go 2 down on that one, and the next one we're going to go 3 down, the next 4, etc., until we get all the way down to the bottom. So there we have it, we've got all the way to the bottom. As you can see, it's a much longer staircase doing it this way, but it will have a cleaner edge. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our foundation, place it on the end there. Let's just switch that to default, and then put one on the inside. And once we've done that, we can take the outside out, we can take the frame out of the middle, and we're going to repeat that with the next one down. You can see how that's halfway on the foundation. Ultimately we're going to go across and we're going to take down a level each time, so it steps down gradually. Second foundation, set that out, and go again. And you can see it's starting to step down. I'm going to continue this process all the way down there, and I'll show you how it turns out. So as you can see, we've got a nice clean floor stepping staircase all the way to the bottom. You still have the little edges to contend with, but they're not as bad. But it's a much longer turn than the shorter one there. You can fill the underneath in, which will give you a nicer finished look. Next, we're going to look at the spiral staircase. It spirals around on itself, and you can do some cool things like this. You can make a double stairway up above a doorway or something like that. So let's get into how to do that. So for a spiral, first you need a framed floor. And what you're going to do is you're going to place the first one. And then you're going to rotate it one way just slightly. And then you're going to keep placing them down until you've done 2 full rotations. So right now, we have got this one here would be 1 full rotation. And that's the second full rotation. What I mean by that is the square, it's facing one way and it rotates around until it faces the same way again, and then you do it again until it faces the same way again. So ultimately it's still going that way. Next, we're going to take a 1 meter foundation and we're going to connect them to the ends, just like this. And as you start connecting them, you can see they start to spiral up. And once you get to the top, you'll see that gives you your spiral running up. Now, the reason I said do 2 rotations in the middle here, 1 rotation would take you to a 45-degree angle and would stop here. And 2 rotations takes you here, 3 would take you to this end, and 4 would take you all the way around so the spiral started where it began. And to get the spiral facing the other way, you simply rotate the opposite way like this when you start, and it will go the opposite way around. But now that we've got the staircase in, we want to make our center look a little bit better. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove all of these. Leaving us with just our stair curve. Then we're going to fill our center up with concrete from each step upwards. So we're going to take it, in this occasion, we're going to take it really high up. Now that we've got 1, we get the second. And then the third, the fourth, and so on, until we've got all the way around, until we have something that looks like that. Once you've done that, you'll see just down at the bottom here we have this. So what we're going to do is we're going to completely fill that in so it looks like the rest of the pillar in the middle, which just finishes it off nicely. The top of the pillar will look a bit unusual, so I recommend either finding a way to tidy that up or bury it in the ceiling so it can't be seen. And then it's all about how you're going to decorate it afterwards. So in this example, I have put the walls running up around every single step, which gives it not a bad effect apart from near the bottom. I did that on both sides. And then because I have a flat wall here in the corner, I had to extend them out, which also fits really nicely. Using different shades and colours and stuff helps them stand out too. So here I'm just playing around with the concept, made it a bit bigger, and I'm going to do the same thing again. Now you can see we have like a double one circling around itself. So just get creative with it and see what you can come up with. But that's me and my little bit of knowledge I have for circular stairs. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.